Hello everybody, Defense here, and welcome. We got ourselves our new machine here, and there's been a couple other things done. I will explain it a bit more, but the big question is, how's everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic, and I want to welcome you all back to Erlengrat. I scrapped an episode. I talked about it in the Discord. Everybody kind of understood it. I didn't mention it on YouTube. Well, I am now, but I didn't post anything about it in the community section, because I just didn't remember to. I'm not used to, whoop, I should probably not look away while I'm driving. I'm not used to using the community page all the time, so I'll try and use it more often, but if you guys do want to stay up to date, my Discord is the best place to go. It is linked in the description down below, so make sure you guys check that out if you want to be part of that. But aside from that, yeah, I scrapped an episode. I wasn't very happy with it. I was having some audio issues as well and was going to voice over those parts, but even going through and editing the video, I was just like, I'm not really feeling this. I don't think it's a good representation of what we're doing here. So, all we did in that episode was buy this, which cost us $160,000, I think. After we put the extension on, which gave us an extra like 3,000 liters, which was very nice to have. It was nice. We did go up there. We put 3 loads in the bunker up there. We may go over and do some more of that today. I'm not in a rush to get it done at the moment. It would be nice because of money, but I may just go and compact that first bit and start loading the rest into the other half, because my plans for over there require money, and we currently only have $21,000. So. But as I was saying, the other things we did were, we harvested the other 2 fields. So we harvested the wheat field? I think it was wheat. I'd have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it was wheat. We can actually check that right here. Yeah, because that's barley and that's oats. So it was wheat over there. And we harvested the other field that was over there. I actually meant to go over that way and not over this way. But yeah, as I said, it's, this was the only thing we bought, I think. And we talked about some plans for the future. There's still kind of plans for the future. But as I said, it's all going to require money. We've kind of talked about it before. The cows and the sheep over there. I want to put... I was initially going to put cornfield over there to do silage along with the grass. But what I've decided I think I'm going to do instead is actually go through and do canola. And I want to do there's a mod that does, not what I wanted to do, biodiesel plant, if I remember correctly. Right here. It's under global companies. I don't know if it is a global companies. I'm pretty sure it is, but it says lizard biofuel plant. It cost $85,000. That's really where I need to save up for it. Aside from that, I just need a ton of canola. And we need to buy some, where is it? This stuff? I think it's in here. Methanol tanks. Yeah, we need methanol to mix with the other stuff to create biodiesel. So that'll be something, 1, we can use in our vehicles, so I don't have to buy fuel. But 2, it will make it so that we can sell it. So that'll be another income, which I think will be pretty nice to have. And I'm very much looking forward to it. So that's something, again, we're going to have to save up for. I'm hoping I've got pretty much all the machines I need. The only thing I still need to buy is a tedder and a windrower, because I need to make hay for when we have the cows and the sheep. The sheep obviously can straight up eat the hay. They can also just eat the grass with, I don't think, any percentage loss. But for the cows, we need it for the TMR. The total mix ration. We need hay, straw, and silage for that. So we're going to have to look into that. I may end up buying a small silage pit that's going to go next to the farm, next to the cow farm. And that'll be where we handle all of... We'll put the silage in there, and that'll be what's for the TMR. And then the stuff that goes into the big pits will just be for selling. I think that'll be a good way to do it. The other way we could look at it, the biogas plant does produce silage. Not a ton, but it does produce silage. So we'll be able to get some stuff from there too, which I'm very much looking forward to. But first, we must collect up all the straw and sell it, and I'm doing terrible making these turns. Yeah, computer did this. It was much better at it than I am. But I think this will be a good amount of money. We'll get it from here. We'll get it from there. And then, I don't know if we're going to get it all in this first time lapse, but I'm hoping to get a bunch of it and a good amount of it done. So that way we can get a little bit more money in, and that'll help us decide what we're going to work towards next. I want to get some, well, I need to get some fields planted. So we may either do it ourselves or set up a worker to start on a couple of spots. But as I said, I'm currently undecided on the plan for the rest of this. I kind of just went, hey, let's get the conversation going and kind of hop in. So, we're going to get this started. I'm going to let you enjoy some music, and I'm going to get some more of this field done. I decided doing a little bit more couldn't hurt. So I hope you guys did enjoy that little time lapse there. We made 2 full loads while we were doing that. Well, not during the time lapse, but after the time lapse, I finished up a second load and dumped it. And yeah, it's just about $33,000 was pretty nice of a bump to get. I honestly wasn't expecting so much. This stuff is, oh, I didn't put the thing down. This stuff's selling for, I think it's $290 per thousand. Yep, $290 per thousand, which is honestly a fantastic price. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to sell off this trailer load, maybe. I don't know. It really depends on how full it is. If we can get up to 50%, I'll sell it. If not, I'm just going to dump it in the silo. I did start a worker over there with some lime, but they ran out. So we're going to have to take care of that in a second. They were also doing the field really weird. One section I can understand the silo was in the way. But they started like a section of the fields like 50 feet short. They just went like into the field and then decided, hey, we're going to start now. And I was really confused, and I have no idea why it did that. You know, it's one of those weird things. But we're going to get onto that. This one here needs to be limed as well, so we're going to get that taken care of. Probably throw a worker on that, because, you know, lime and fertilizing, spreading, we've done a ton of. And honestly, it's boring for me. So I'm assuming it's probably boring for you guys. Are these ones, can we drive through this stuff? Okay, good. Whew. Just gonna get really worried if we can drive through the little spike ones. Because I know there's some stand-up poles like that we can't drive through. And there's some that we can. I can never remember which ones are which, but now I know. Yeah, there's still a couple bits we're gonna have to get. Yeah, we'll go and dump this. We'll be able to do that. But yeah, I'm very, as I always end up saying, I'm very pumped for what we're gonna be able to do with this. We have money, so I'm not gonna buy it. There's a plow that I want to buy to lay in a new field over there, but I want to get all our fields here planted. And the other thing I decided, all that straw that's over on the wheat field, yeah, I'm not gonna keep it. We're just gonna I'm gonna leave it for now, because I may just sweep it all up off camera if I have some spare time this week. But right now, I'm kind of undecided. I really don't have a need for it, because I do already have a bunch, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I already have 70,000 liters. And that field was harvested in an odd way, which is going to make collecting up all the straw rather annoying, and I just don't want to do it. I know I've got this big machine now, which is very nice, but my initial plan is to pass on it. But we'll have to see how I feel and what you guys say. Should I keep it? Should I get rid of it? Let me know in the comments. We're just going to grab these last little bits. I know it's not a whole ton, even though I just missed like half of that one. But, you know, it can be a little nice. What do we got? 429, 437. There we go. We got 8 liters right there. And now we got to drive this all the way over there. During the time lapse, I looked at it for, obviously because I was recording, I could time it. It takes about 2.5 minutes with a full wagon load to drive from here over to there. And I cut across my fields over there. I can't imagine how long it's going to take driving on the street. I'll probably still cut across my fields, but, you know, it's just kind of how it goes. But yeah, 2.5 minutes. I also keep petitioning the town to stop putting these signs up, but they just keep putting them back up. But actually, yeah, I'll be able to show you over here what I was talking about. So obviously, yeah, they ran out there, but then they were just like, yeah, we're just going to do it here. I don't know why. They just, that's actually probably more than 50 feet. And then obviously they skipped a bit at the end because they couldn't pull all the way forward. So I'm going to have to fix up this field a little bit. They missed a bit on that side. But I think it'll be fine. I'll fill her up and go. But actually, it's not too bad. I was just looking at it from this end, and it just looks really messy. I don't know. Sounds like an off-camera kind of deal thing. Or maybe a random extra random extra stream this week. I was thinking about doing an extra one this week, either Farming Sim or Erlengrat. I am currently undecided. For those who don't know, Erlengrat is a Minecraft mod pack that I was playing. We're obviously trying to bring everything back. And that is one of the things I've noticed. Whoop, didn't turn enough. It's a lot harder getting back into this than I thought it was going to be. You know? It's not really a lot of work. It's just trying to remember all the stuff that I used to do. And it's been a bit of trouble. I also remembered how much I hate editing, and I got myself into a good rhythm with it, but the program I use is just being difficult with a lot of stuff lately. And I just really haven't looked into new programs yet, so if you guys do have editing software recommendations, let me know down below. I am currently broke, obviously, due to medical bills. So don't try not to recommend ones that cost like $200. You know, I know that, oh, 9K, that's not bad. I know that there is a really good, what's a DaVinci, I think is one people have mentioned in the past that is free. I have looked at it a couple of times. I just never end up having the time to play around with it and learn it. So I'll probably give that one a try again soon. But as I said, if you guys have any recommendations, let me know down below. But what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to get the wagon over there filled up and topped off. Well, probably not filled up. I want to actually have some money. But I want to finish up this field, and I'm going to set a worker up there because I want to get some planting done. I think that'll be a good plan. And I'll see you in just a moment. Alright, did a little bit around the edge just to make it easier for the worker. And now, I know it's going to overlap, but it's going to overlap anywhere, so let's just get them started there. I think that's a good point. We'll let them finish liming up. I did finish up the other field as well. Wasn't really a reason not to. What is this? Okay. Yeah, my super strength thing keeps being weird. And I don't know what's wrong with it. It's really confusing me. But that is completely unrelated. What we are going to do now is I think we're going to plant in this field. And I don't know what I want to plant. I really don't. I was going to do corn, but I really don't want to do corn right now because I don't want to cultivate. So we're going to do something that we can direct drill. So let's hook on up. And this is kind of like our save field. If you guys remember, this is going to be our 100% going in the silo and not worrying about it for a while field. So let's see. Soybeans. Canola. We just did a bunch of, it's funny, we did a ton of soybeans and the price is still pretty decent. Canola's going up, but that could change. Oats is lower, but I think it usually has a pretty good harvest. The upside is, though, is the canola, the soybean, and the corn do have that byproduct because I have the straw me mod. You know, corn's bad. It does give you a ton of corn stalk, though, which they just call it corn straw. I think we're going to go with oats. We haven't done oats in a while. Oats. There we go. So this should be pretty easy, if I'm honest. We'll do a, whatchamacalls it there, a headland, maybe two, and then run up and down the middle. I think that'll be a good way to do it. And with this guy here, we'll be able to get it done pretty fast. That is one. Actually, you know what? Oop, not that one. I haven't looked at new drills. I did the pre-sick. Let's see, because we're running this guy. 76. I have it leased right now, so we're not going to get any money for it, sadly. I think I can run this and this. You know, what's the lease cost on this? Because what's our current one? This is 6, so we double our working with. You know, I think I'm gonna do that. Let me head on over to the store. I gotta empty this out first, but I think we're gonna lease that. Again, I think it's the only thing we're leasing right now. Let me double check. Garage. Oop. There we go. Leased items. Yes, the only thing we're leasing. So I think I'm going to do that. We're going to lease this guy. Where'd it go? What am I looking at? Cedars. Oh, yeah. I don't have 420 horsepower. Okay. This one does fertilize, though. Now I'll go with this one. Lease it. Yes. Thank you. But yeah, I'll see you guys in a moment once we've got that one back over here. Well, I made the mistake in not reading stuff again to find out this is not a direct drill, which I'm fine with. It just means I'm gonna have to cultivate. Which the upside is I can pretty much just start running a train eventually with this, where we just, you know, we drive that one as the cultivator and this guy runs right behind it. The downside is I think that's just smaller. If I remember correctly, I think that's 9. For whatever reason, I have 9.4 in my head, so it may not work the best, but we'll figure stuff out. I'm honestly right now in no rush to get the stuff done, and we may not keep this, but I want to use it for today because we already had it. I filled it full of, well, not full of seed. We only put what seed we had sitting there in, and I'm perfectly fine with it. You know, it's doing a good job. I have no complaints aside from the fact it's not a direct drill, which I should have assumed because it's just this piece here on the back. It doesn't have the other bits like my previous one did. Let's actually get it folded up. Yep. We'll start the fold up process and just kind of put it for now. I'm not going to go too nuts. I do like it though, you know, but as I said, my only complaint is the lack of the direct drill function, which would have been very nice to have. But so far, we've done some good stuff. We've cleared out the 2 fields over there. We've got this one, I almost said plowed, cultivated and planted. We limed up our stuff that we needed to do. And I think from there we'll be pretty good for now. I'm going to take... So actually, a bit of a spoiler here, guys. You can probably see we did something. But we are about to do something in the video, which I've already done. But for whatever reason, my microphone decided it's just not going to work anymore. So, I'm going to tell you what we did, and then you'll see what we're going to do in a quick little time lapse that involves this guy and big old, well, a tiny little weight, because for whatever reason I thought it was bigger, and a big orange thing that goes on the front. We finished loading up the silage pit, and then did a time lapse of us crushing it all down. It actually took a pretty long time. One of the things I'm going to say, crush it while you go. Don't compact it all afterwards if you're gonna do a lot. So I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the quick little time lapse that's here, and then I'll see you guys afterwards. Time lapse all done, and I just remembered we can't actually see how much is in this. I know it's over 300,000. I think it was 370,000. I could be wrong. Or it's 320. I could go back and look at the footage. I know it pops up at some point, but off the top of my head, I am not remembering because this is actually the next day, so it happens. But yeah, that's going to be a good amount of money. It's already 7% through. We'll definitely have that ready. I think 2 episodes from now. Actually, it is getting pretty late. It is 6:30 at night, so I think in the middle of the next episode, we may end up sleeping. And by that point, I'm going to be honest, that might actually be done. So we'll end up playing around with that, but let's tab back over to here. And I think project and time-wise, that's about it. Next episode, we're going to get some more planting done. We've got everything cultivated. I've decided... where did we put it? I don't remember where I put the... Oh, it's right there. We are gonna return that one. I know I only leased it. I am actually gonna grab a different one. I'm not decided entirely on which one I want, but I don't want to have to cultivate everything before I plant. So we'll kind of leave that for now. And since we did already cultivate all the fields, I'm gonna end up putting corn in on those ones over there. I think that's just gonna be easier, or I may do it here. I'm kind of undecided. Probably here, to be honest. I know it's huge, but I'll decide between now and next episode. I'll be looking at your guys' comments for ideas on anything, so if you do have any ideas, as always, let me know in the comments down below. And I hope you all have a nice night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is my defense. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.